Well, we're almost 2 weeks out, or we are 2 weeks out back on the road, and I just can't get back on my game. We've had one issue after another, and I always say you need to make sure that you always have water in your fresh tank, even when you're at campgrounds on full hookups, because you never know what can happen. And look at this. Let's see, fresh water. Here's lights. It shows empty. We have just a touch in there, and guess what's happening at our park that we're at? No water. Office is closed, so we didn't get any notifications. Nobody's around to find anything out, and we're limited. So as soon as water comes back on, I know what I'm doing. Good morning. Happy Tuesday morning. We are at the casino parking lot right on the border between, you have to come into California to get to the parking lot. So you go into Pacific time, Mountain time at the parking lot, and then Los Algodones, Mexico is on Mountain time. So we are currently going to walk across into Mexico. So let's go.
Hi, Dad.
Hi. Welcome to Mexico. Now that was a lot easier than we've ever done before crossing a border. So we just showed our passports coming in, walked to a metal detector, straight on through. Took us less than 2 minutes to come all the way through. So we are in Los Algodones, Mexico. So let's find the finish that we're going to. And at the moment, thank you. All right, well, that's a wrap for today. It's been a long day, but we are back in Estados Unidos. Coming back through customs was super simple. Scan the passports, take a picture, you ask what we had, hat, a little bit of medication, on through. Kylie has new temporary teeth on her front over here. If it'll stop focusing on me for a minute. Here we go. Say hi, Kylie.
Hi.
Kylie has new front teeth.
I do. I can't really show you well because it's numb and I can't feel it.
It's numb. But she's happy with it. And so now we come back. It's Tuesday. We come back on Thursday. And she gets the permanents on.
Lindsay's probably not happy though.
And that'd be worthwhile. And then on Thursday, when we do that, we'll come back early on Thursday actually, because we're going to do eyeglasses too. So
really
see that? She is so excited over this. So we're going to find the truck and go back to Yuma, find a soda. Good morning. It is Mexico day number 2. We're about to head back to Los Algodones, Mexico. Finish up the dental stuff. Kylie will get her mouth all finished up today and be all smiling and going, yee, all happy. But first, I'm not going to take a selfie, but we are going to go and get vision appointments. Got an 11 o'clock appointment for both of us. It's my understanding a lot of people that we've talked to have gotten their eye exam, frames, designer type frames, and lenses, even as far as going with progressives and transitions and such for under $200. So we're going to go do that, even though we both got new glasses just a few months ago. They were those Stanton Optical 2 for cheap, really crappy lenses with no coating on them, and they just really stink. So we're going to go get some quality stuff and have some more tacos. Jacob likes throwing his beats on the ground over here and trying to throw them at me so they break and everything else. Hey, say hi.
Hello.
Anyway, let's go to Mexico. Check it out. We're at a Mexican restaurant. Kylie, of course, got breakfast. She got an omelet with stuff and stuff. I have chimichangas chicken, and Jacob over here is warming his hands over his chicken fajitas. Jacob's never had fajitas before, so he was looking around at everything. He's like, I don't know what all this stuff is on the menu. And I told him, you're in Mexico. Try something new. Just pick something and try it. You might like it. So we're going to eat now that eye exams are done. Kylie's over here looking for jewelry and rings. All right, we are done with the dentist. Kylie has nice, pretty new front teeth, and she's all happy. Got new glasses. I got new glasses with transitions lenses, so I can actually see outside, and I'm not blinded by the light. Now we are headed for the border. If we don't get run over in the process, we're gonna go back to Estados Unidos, find a cold drink. Oh, there's a line.
Oh, there is.
A long one too.
Oh my gosh, we're waiting for.
So this is the line to go back. So Tuesday we walked straight through, went straight up and back in the U.S. Today we get in a long line here. So, but hey, the experience, right? All right, so our week in Mexico is complete. We did 2 trips to Los Algodones, Mexico. And I have to say, if you need any kind of medical tourism type stuff, Kylie's making a lot of noise over here trying to get the garbage can that she can't get to at the moment, but I digress. Dental, pharmacy stuff, glasses, it's worth it to go to Los Algodones. We got 2 pair of glasses here. Kylie got her glasses that, yeah, those glasses right there. She got those glasses with anti-scratch, anti-glare, something on there for to help with astigmatism.
The anti-glare helps.
Gio's back there trying to eat the blinds cord. I got my frames, and these are designer frames. These are Harley Davidson frames, and I have single vision, anti-scratch, anti-glare transitions lenses, which I'm really enjoying. I've never had them before, but I'm really enjoying them outside. All of that with the exam. They were ready in 2 hours, $370 for both of us. So, I mean, you couldn't get these probably in the States for that alone, much less having both of them. Dental work was done for probably a third of what would have been done in the U.S. She had root canals, crowns on the front teeth. To give you an idea, an extraction here, I believe, is $120. It's about $250 in the U.S. And then you can pick up medicine in Mexico to bring back anything that is not a controlled substance. You can get in Mexico and bring it back. You can bring back what they consider a personal supply, usually considered a 90-day supply. So for us, traveling all the time, we're putting together sort of an emergency type first aid kit. So we got 800 milligram ibuprofen. This is 20 tablets. This is under $5 for this. And all of these are, I mean, they're the Mexican generic, but they come from known quality labs, and this is from a known quality pharmacy that the dentist actually referred us to. We got 2 packs of generic Zofran. These are 10 tablets each, so this is anti-nausea medicine. Generally takes a prescription in the U.S. We were able to bring back, good for stopping dehydration and addressing nausea issues on the road. These were $4 and change per pack, so less than $10 for 20. We also got 2 bottles of azithromycin, which commonly known in the U.S. as a Z-Pack antibiotics, 2 the first day, 1 for the remainder of the 5-day course. These are 2 courses basically that we'll keep on hand. It'll address just about everything. We're going back one more day to get another pair of glasses done, so we're probably going to add augmentin to the mix. That'll be not much more. These were $5.99 US each. And then with Jacob having the asthma issues and needing rescue inhalers, we picked up some extra rescue inhalers to have on hand, and they come in a 3-pack of albuterol inhalers for $10.19. So we got 3 emergency rescue inhalers for him for $10.19. So we're, what, 10, 20, about $30 in, and we pretty much have an emergency medical kit that every bit of it would take prescription in the United States. So well worth the visit. We'll keep you posted as we go back one more day. Food was great. We tried a couple different places down there, very affordable. All of the shops and things, I mean, you can haggle for anything. I mean, it's like we were standing in line to come back the other day, and this, of course, you know, like the Oakleys that they're selling on the road are fake, but still, they're cool looking sunglasses. The lady started at $29, and before she finally left, with me continually saying no, she was down to $10. So you can get just about anything you want. If you got U.S. cash, you just tell them what you're willing to pay, and chances are they're going to take it. Callie got a couple rings, silver, that we got for, what did we do, $20? $30 for 2 rings that she's going to show you here. She's proud of these rings. She really likes these. It's her style. So, and I think he started at 45 or 50 on the 45 each on those, and we ended up with 2 for $30. Probably could have gone down even more, but I was ready to go. We need to get on to the dentist. They were 25 each. They were 25 each initially, and we got both for 35. So anyway, we will show you around here where we're staying here in Arizona for a little bit. Nice park that we're at, and then we're going to be on next week. We're going to be here for a little bit. We're going to make another trip to Mexico, and then we are moving on. We've decided probably against going into Baja at the moment because it's gotten so late in the season. It's getting really warm, and with that thing that's behind the blinds shining the lights in over here, it's really difficult for us to not having a full robust solar system running air conditioning. Can't really stay off grid a lot and leave him out, and it's going to be pushing in the mid 90s to 100. So it's time to go ahead and start heading north. Going to pick up some other things. We got, I think, 4 more national parks we're going to be picking up here in the very near future. One is a surprise to a lot of folks. So you're going to want to hit the subscribe button and stick around. All right, so the campground we're staying at here is called Encore Foothill Village. This is just outside of Yuma, Arizona. It's not a bad campground. Check this out. From where I'm standing right now, right outside our campground, or right outside our campsite, right there is a convenience store that we can just walk right over to. These are the sites. If you notice here, all of the sites are gravel. We got a palm tree. But we have concrete patio. The rig opens right up to. Everything is very well manicured. So overall, we've been happy with the campground. This is our second time staying here. We stayed here a few years back. The only issue that I have with this area is this is the only park in a Thousand Trail system in this area that's not age qualified or 55 plus. Matter of fact, the only other one that I know of that is not is Cottonwood, close to Sedona, Thousand Trails, Verde Valley, I believe is what it's called. So don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with age qualified or 55 plus parks. The problem that I have is when they monopolize and take over entire areas or entire states. Arizona and Texas are that way. They pretty much try to squeeze out anyone that is not 55 plus. If you have a family or you have kids, they try to squeeze you out. That I have a problem with. That is my biggest complaint about these 55 plus parks. So if you want to have them, fine, by all means do your thing, but don't try to squeeze those of us with kids and families out of areas completely. So fortunately, about 2 or 3 years ago, this park actually became a family park. Before that, it was also a 55 plus park, but I guess there was such a push with the Thousand Trail system to not have anything in the Phoenix area, Tucson, Yuma, nowhere south was for families. So this is the one that they chose to open up to families. And it's still, not a lot of families are here, but it's a nice park. But as far as the camping industry, Thousand Trail system, campgrounds as a whole, you've got to do better. You can't monopolize entire states and entire subsections of states and block families out. That's not the way camping was designed to be. So let's do better. I'm going to get off my soapbox and we're going to move on. We'll see you next week.